Hey, it's Avi. Check this out. Did anything about the part over here sound similar to the part over here? Well, if it did, you're onto something, because that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to foreshadow your melody in an arrangement before it's actually fully introduced. Over here, you can see we have the melody that I started with. This isn't actually a melody I wrote myself. This is a melody I took from a chant that I've heard since I was a kid. My dad was a cantor. My mom was in Jewish education. So I've had this knocking around my brain forever. And I felt like it would be cool to take this chant, put it into my own composition setting. Let's listen to it really quick. Great. So how did I go about foreshadowing this? First thing I did was I took the right there, that motive right there. That's right here. We started on an F instead of starting on an A, so we're already a third below. Instead of going back to the F, I went back farther down to the E. That's it. That's all I did there. This is the thing that I actually maybe love the most, is I started to do it again over here in the second horn over there, and I didn't finish it because there was this nice strong beat over here, this nice resolution, so I kind of fake us into thinking we're going to get another one of these, but it just resolves up onto that C. Let's hear that one more time. We'll go back a little bit. Hey, going to prepare you. This trill on the D natural here, this is going to sound kind of funky. Oh, so pretty. And it aligns with the glissando and the violin right here. Oh, yeah, I just love that. I am making the music I want to hear. The main technique that I'm using to do this is something called fragmentation. This is when we take literal fragments of something that is happening in the music, whether it be a full melody or a theme or part of a melody. And I'm taking this ba-da-da-da, so I'm fragmenting that, putting it back over here. And then I'm also doing the same thing over here, which we'll go over in a second, and putting that there. Notice I'm also not doing direct repeats in the exact pitches. I am sequencing them up or sequencing them down, and I'm also using contrary thinking at the end for the resolution. So it really feels like it's familiar, but not yet. It will be familiar after the fact once we hear the melody. Yeah. Cool stuff. The next thing that I do to foreshadow this melody, literally in this resolution right before it enters, is this motion here. I love that. I love that. There's like almost a dies irae kind of thing happening, but it's not. This is where we take that motive. You see we go down like we do there, but we go down to an A flat, up by a major third. Cool. Down by a fourth. All good. Normally this would resolve down to the F, but instead we have this A flat will resolve up by a half step to the A natural. It feels like it's always supposed to have existed. That's the point. It makes us feel like the melody was inevitable in some way. What I did to create kind of this whole beginning section was I took this right there, kind of that sort of motion, ba-ba, and then going up by a fifth or going up by some interval, some type of leap. I kind of took that, especially this motive, ba-da, and I went into the beginning. I had a faster tempo and just went ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-ba, right? Just really utilizing that same motive. I took that from the melody. This whole beginning section came from this ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. And it's just a fifth, yeah, of course. But it's the rhythms, too. Take a listen from the beginning. You'll sort of hear the melody being ever so slightly foreshadowed all this time. You can see over here, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba over there. These triplets over here are foreshadowing the triplets we have over here. Listen closely if you can get an idea of how this melody is being foreshadowed throughout the entirety of this beginning part. By the time we get to this part here, you know, if you've heard this before, it's like, yeah, oh my God, okay, we know it's going to happen. But if you don't, it's got a cool feeling. It's got a cool feeling. And oh man, I really hope that I succeeded in foreshadowing it even like really chill, like really tried to make this intense, crazy, wacky, chaotic music. Without kind of giving away the goose, so to speak. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out. Let me know what you think. Did you think I was successful in foreshadowing this melody? Let me know down below in the comments. If you want to make some cool melody moves like I was doing in here and like fragment stuff and just make sure that your melodies are up to snuff, check out my free guide, 7 Ways to Write a More Effective Melody. There, I will run you through the gamut. One of them might stand out to you and be like, oh my God, this is the thing. I'm going to use this forever. And you know, number 5, I think, was the one that did it for me. So go and check that out. It's totally free. Head to justwritemusic.com to get your free copy. Yeah, there's a link in the doobly-doo. Cool. Thanks so much for being here. If you liked what you saw, do a video engagement thing. Hey, it's me. What's going on? I know, we haven't seen me today. I was feeling weird, so I didn't want to do a full face thing. I'm here because it's important to also make sure that we are able to make melodies that are memorable. So if you want to be able to do that, check out this video right here. That's going to show you how to write a memorable melody. Check it out. I'll see you right there.